guys, and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing all Star Wars movies, including the Clone Wars cartoon. And I just got done watching Rise of Skywalker in theaters, so now I've seen every Star Wars movie with my marathon this week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. So coming in last place is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. It really just doesn't compare to the live action movies. It's okay. I had a lot of problems. It's just sort of weird. And also, they have Jabba the Hutt's son, which is also bad. I'm going to be giving this one a 5.3. Coming in second to last place in the first live action movie on the list is Solo. This movie is just really long, draggy, boring, and I'm just not a fan of Solo. Doesn't compare to the other Star Wars movies. So for this one, I'm giving it a 5.6 out of 10. It's just not good. Next, we have Attack of the Clones, and this movie is okay. It's not awful, but I don't know. It just really is not as good as the other ones. I really can't get into the Anakin Padme stuff on Naboo. It's kind of boring and slow, but the fights with Count Dooku and Yoda on Geonosis was a really good fight. Now, I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. Pretty good. Next, we have Phantom Menace, sorry. And this one's okay. To sum up all the problems in this movie, 3 words: Jar Jar Binks. And also, something else that kind of bothers me, other than Jar Jar, is the Viceroy of the Trade Federation. He kind of was silly. His words didn't really match up with his mouth. But this does have my favorite lightsaber battle of all time, Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. So I'm going to be giving this one a 6.1 out of 10. This one, it ranks just slightly above Attack of the Clones for me. Next, we have Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It's an okay movie. The stuff on the casino planet is really draggy. I don't like it. It's just very boring. There's not really a lot going on in this movie, and it's just kind of boring throughout, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next, we have Return of the Jedi, and I know, look. It is an original trilogy movie, but it's the weak point of the original trilogy to me. The stuff on Jabba's planet is just kind of weird, especially the little singing thing they added in the new cuts of it. And the Ewoks especially is just another thing for them to sell Star Wars toys. So, I'm probably going to give this one a 6.9 out of 10. Next, we have The Force Awakens, and this movie is good, but a lot of it's just just a rehashing, of A New Hope. Like Jakku in place of Tatooine, or a Starkiller Base in the place of the Death Star. It's just very similar to A New Hope. So for this one, I'll give it a 7.3 out of 10. All in all, still a pretty good movie. Next, we have Rogue One. This is a pretty good movie. I like Rogue One, especially that little battle they have at the end, and then Darth Vader coming up and taking all those rebel guards in an amazing way. One of my favorite scenes. But really, my only problem is the characters are very hard to just relate to. They're just kind of boring. They don't really say much, but still a really good movie, and I love it. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Stop right here in your tracks. If you have not seen Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, then mega spoilers are ahead. Next, we have Rise of Skywalker, and this one, I think, is a very underrated movie. I don't get the hate for this movie. It was really good. I thought it was pretty action-packed. There's a in the movie, but all in all, I think it was an amazing movie. I think the little twist at the end with Rey turning out to be the granddaughter of Emperor Palpatine was really good. So all in all, good movie. I'm gonna give it a 7.9 out of 10. Next, we have A New Hope. This is just the classic nostalgic Star Wars movie. It's the story that everybody knows when it comes to Star Wars, and it's not a bad movie at all. I really like it. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10 for nostalgia. Next up, we have Empire Strikes Back. This is one of the most highly regarded Star Wars movies of all time, and I can see why. The Battle of Hoth is amazing. All of the effects are way better in this movie than in A New Hope. It really just does Star Wars right, and this is one of the best movies. And at the end, the final line from Darth Vader, "I am your father," a classic line. I'm going to give this one a 8.9 out of 10. Last and the best movie, in my opinion, in Star Wars is Revenge of the Sith. This movie has some of the best lightsaber battles ever. It starts off with Anakin Skywalker and Count Dooku. You got General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting. You got Darth Sidious and Yoda, Darth Sidious and Mace Windu, and you even got the best battle I've ever seen. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, an amazing battle on Mustafar. So, all in all, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. My favorite Star Wars movie of all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. I think the next franchise I'll be ranking will probably be the MCU. I got to get back on that marathon. Then I'll do Pirates of the Caribbean. So until then, I'll see you guys next. Don't forget to subscribe to Alpha Force, the new channel coming soon. See you then. Adios.